So we all are welcome to the session tonight. So, Mr. Austin,
Ah,
you can take over this screen now, and the floor is yours.
all right. Thank you very much, Doc. I don't know if am I clear?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the section tonight. For the past 3 days, we'll be going through some series of webinars series, and I hope it has been impactful. We are going into business analysis and dive into the realm of business analysis and see what our expectations, see what our goals, see what we need to do as business analysts, business analysis has been for some time now, but the concept or the name of business analysis, although it has emerged since in the 1940s, but after the COVID, the prominence of business analysis started coming up in full force. And as we look at business analysis this evening, we want to see what is business analysis. We want to see the competence of a business analysis. We want to see the job, the role of a business analysis. I want to see how we as individuals can fit in tax of business analysis, how we can fit into the tax of business analysis. Now let's quickly run as we go through the slide tonight, our teaching tonight. Who is Have you seen yourself acting as a business analyst? Have you been a analyst? Or you are just hearing business analyst as a fake word? I want you to rate yourself or rank yourself by putting a note in the chat. Rank yourself between 1 to 10. Rate yourself or rank yourself right now. That boss to see everyone just rank or rate yourself. Rank yourself or yourself. Can I see any putting 1, putting 2, putting 8, putting just rank yourself. Rank yourself. Thank you. I'm getting some also good. Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Austin. I'm not sure if it's my network or other persons. Your voice seems to be really cracking. Is it me?
Oh, is it better?
Yes, it's cracking. It's cracking. It's not clear.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay. If not, all right. If it is confirmed, it's clear or it's better now?
Yeah, I think it's clear now.
I said we should rank ourselves. Just rank yourself as a business analyst at a scale of 1 to 10. I've seen thank you. Now let's crack on. Now, let's find business analysis. Business analysis is not so complex as we see it is just bringing change in an organization. And how do you bring the change in the organization? Is by identifying the needs, which is the requirement. Then analyzing the problem, the requirements, the need. Then providing solutions to the stakeholders, to the organization. That is business analysis. The practice of enabling change in an organization by defining the needs. That is the requirement. Understand the requirement. Analyze the problem. Recommend solution. That is the work of a business analyst. So you identify, you analyze, you recommend a solution. And the solutions you are recommending should bring value to the stakeholders. That is the definition of business analysis. Now, who is a business analyst? Who is a business analyst? Now, from the backup, that is the body of the body of knowledge of business analysis, body of knowledge. Business analysis is defined as anybody who performs the work of business analysis, no matter their job title. So you might be called a customer rep, but you identify problems, you recommend solutions, then you are a business analyst. You might be called a coordinator, and as a coordinator, you drive efficiency. You look at problems and you map up strategies that if we can do things like this, we can advance, we can progress, we can do things better. And after doing those things, the company excel. Then you are a business analyst. So if you perform the role of business analysis, irrespective of your job title, that means you are a business analyst. So if, for instance, you look at a job and the job is saying, we are looking for a business analyst with 3 years experience, and you have been working in a sector, in a place, although you're not called a business analyst, but you have those skills, those competencies of a business analyst, then although you are not called a business analyst in your previous place of work, you have the minimum background requirement as a business analyst, because the business analyst body of knowledge describes a business analyst as somebody who performs the task of a business analyst, irrespective of your job title. And we say, what are the tasks? What do the business analysts do? What they do is to discover. What they do is to identify and to analyze the problem. And they do the analysis from different sources, looking at asking questions, looking at tools, discussing looking at processes, looking at documentation, identifying problems, recommending solutions that will drive efficiency and effectiveness in the organization. Then if you have been doing that, you are a business analyst, and you've been doing the job of business analysis. Now, I want you to look at these questions. Look at these questions. Have you been involved in increasing profits? Have you been involved in cost savings? This is going to cost, this project is going to cost this amount of money, but you came up with some ideas and everything. Instead of spending 1,000, we ended up spending 800, 900, 950. There is cost savings, and we can quantify it. Have you been involved in employee retention or customer retention by your approach, by your dealings, by your relationship? You've been you've been involved in business process improvement. Have you been involved in increasing productivity? Have you been involved in improving safety around your environment? Market research analysis? Have you been involved in implementing new systems? And you said, no, we have been we have been doing this job manually. Let's move it to Excel. Let's move it to the system. Instead of printing all the time, can we begin to use mails to communicate? Have you been implementing new system, new technology? Have you been involved in any of these? Now, if your answers are okay, can I hear responses now from my people around here? Can you begin to respond either why or no? No. If you have identified at least 3 of these things here, put a Y for me that yes, I've been involved in this. I've been involved in this. I've been involved. I have been involved. I have been involved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I need more response. Thank you. Thank you. I've been involved. I've been involved in any of these. Can you just, I need 2 more responses, then we go on. 2 more responses, then we go on, please. Yes. 2 more response. I have been involved. Look at all of the list there. Have you driven efficiency? Have you increased productivity? Have you customer satisfaction? Have you been involved in improving safety, implementing new system? Yes. If you are done any of these, then you'll be performing the work, the job, the role of a business analyst. Now, what's the job of a business analyst? Understand the problems, analyze the problem, then bring out strategy. And you begin to say, what are the strategies that we can employ to ensure that change is brought? And you can solve the puzzle. And you begin to think, how do we do this? How do we do this? Now you drive change. And you also discuss with different people, discuss with stakeholders, discuss with the subject matter experts, and ensure that change is driven in the organization. Now, for the past few days, we've been going and we'll be talking of a lot of coding, a lot of things that looks a little, and some people are thinking, how can I get into this? How can I get myself involved inside of this? Business analysis has a grasp of everything. And you say, I am afraid, but I don't know how to do some of this analysis. I can't write code. I can't write that. I can't do that. Yes, when you come to business analysis, it's a broad field that you can have a niche you can grab for yourself. Now, the question is, how do I fit? How do I fit in this world now of business analysis? Now, the business analysis area has a very broad area. There are some parts that is technology focused. There are some parts that is business focused. And some of the technology focused parts, you now begin to look, I have skills, competencies for numerics. I can do this coding and I can do that coding. Perfect. We can now begin to dive into the world of business data analytics. We can now begin to dive into business intelligence, because you will be grasping between data analysis and business analysis. You can also begin to see yourself diving into the world of cloud architecture. You begin to see yourself into machine learning. You begin to see yourself into data modeling. All of these are the technological parts that you begin to do some of the coding and part of it. Now, on the other part, you also begin to see that there is a business focus part that you now begin to look at process enhancement. You now begin to look at product management. You begin to look now at process analysis. You now begin to look at the area of business management. That as a business analyst, you now focus on the business aspect, how we are going to look at the customer relationship management in the sector, in the customer experience to drive change. And as a business analyst, you can work in the agile environment. You can work as a product owner. You can work as a scrum master. You can work in this agile field to ensure products are delivered to the customers and they are satisfied. It's a broad spectrum that you can pick from any angle, and you now begin to look at your strengths. Where can I develop myself more? Where can I put up my strength? Because it's a broad field and there is a place for everyone. There is a place for everyone. And I know there is a place for you in the world of technology. It's just to identify your strength and you push into it. Now, there are a lot of sectors of work that we have the business analysts working, and a lot of sector. Is it in the information technology? You can work as a software, software development, where you begin to write your user stories. You begin to document your process flow, your process maps, and be an interface between the customers and the developers. Now, that is the work of a business analyst in software development. You are not going to be the one developing the software, but you just be an interface between the coders, the developers, and the customers. And you translate the requirements of what the customer needs to the developers to bring about the needed solution for that project. You can work in the finance and the banking sector. It is either as investment banking, real estate banking, financial modeling, asset management. You can work in the healthcare sector, in the hospital. You don't need to be a doctor, but if you're a doctor, you are a nurse, or you are in the medical field and you want to transition, you can bring your wealth of experience into a business analysis to begin to enhance process, to begin to enhance technology, and to begin to bring about more efficiency in the health sector. What about in the e-commerce? What about in the retail? With business analysis, the business analysts are needed. Doc was talking to us on Google Analytics and 2 days ago. Now, as a business analyst, we can leverage on the e-commerce world, the retail world, and begin to enhance process based on data that is being provided to drive change, to drive efficiency, to drive productivity. We can work in the government sector. In the government sector, we can work there. Also in the public sector, we can work there. Whether it's in the civil service, there are opportunities for the business analyst. Whether it is the NHS, there is opportunity. Whether it is even in the private sector, there is opportunities for business analysts. Or even in the education sector, we have opportunities for business analysis. Real estate, telecommunication sector, manufacturing sector, energy and utilities. hospitality sector, we have real need for business analysts. Now the opportunities are there, and what we just need to do is to key and get into what is available for us. Now, depending on your experience, you can come in a strategic level. That is the top management level, where you begin to look at where companies are talking about merger, moving from one country to the another, and they are taking strategic decisions. Depending on your level, you can work at a strategic level, or you can work at a tactical level within divisions, where you begin to connect different departments together, or you can work at the operational level. The operational level, I'm sure we know the operational level is the level where the day-to-day activity is taking place. The day-to-day activity, the processes are taking place, and you can work there. Look at the day-to-day activity. You're working in maybe in the company, maybe in the government sector, and you're now working with a recruitment team, and you're looking at recruitment. How is recruitment being done? What are the challenges? And as you are working day to day, you see the challenges, and you begin to bring strategic solutions to the problems that we are facing, to increase, to optimize the activities and the process. So at the ground level, that is the operational level. You can work, and that is the starting point. Then you can go, depending on your experience, to the tactical level. That is the mid-level, the managerial. That's also a managerial level, where you begin to bridge the gap between the strategic level and the operational level. And you now begin to translate high-level strategic objectives into actionable plans and initiatives to the operational levels to carry out. Now, at the strategic level, you focus on understanding the overall direction and goal of the organization. You analyze what is the market trend. You analyze the competitors. You look at the strategy. What do we need to do? What are the dynamics? What are the threats? Now you begin to do fancy things like SWOT analysis. You begin to do gap analysis, and begin to do your personal analysis. Those are the things we train so that you'll be able to work strategically when you find yourself as a business analyst in any of this field. Now, back to you again. Rank yourself. Rank yourself this time. Have you performed the role of a business analyst? Am I a business analyst? Do I think I can be a business analyst? Now, I want you to rank yourself again this time. Scale of 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 10. Just rank yourself, rank yourself, rank yourself. I need like 2, 3 ranking, and we go. On the scale of 1 to 10, just rank yourself. I hope I am clear. I am clear. Yes, okay, I'm seeing the ranking. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's good, that's good, that's good. That's good, that's good. One more person, just one more person, then we go on. One more person, then we go on. Any other person? I said one more person, just drop your ranking. One more person. I just need 3 persons. 2 have dropped. One more person. Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Do I have business analysts in the house tonight? Yes, who is dropping the last ranking? Then we crack on. We crack on. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Now, what are the different job titles of a business analyst? What are the different job titles of a business analyst? After this program, if you come with us in this program, you would be confident enough, you would be competent enough to go out to look for jobs as either a data analyst, a business data analyst, an operation analyst, a process analyst, performance analyst, business intelligence analyst, digital implementation analyst, IT project manager, business analyst, IT project analyst, assistant project manager, PMO, that's the project management office, project support officer, project coordinator, business manager, financial analyst, product owner, scrum master, and we can begin to count on and count on because there are over 50 job titles, substitute that you can go for as a business analyst or as a business data analyst, because the opportunities are unlimited. Now we go on. What are the skills we need as a business analyst? The skills we need as a business analyst, the competencies of a business analyst. Now the competencies are divided into two, broadly into two. Some of them are interwoven, but they are divided into the hard skills as well as the soft skills. The hard skills and the soft skills. Hard skills are the skills that you need to have some more training, hands-on experience. Soft skills are what you will need to develop, things that are inherent and things that you will need to work on to ensure you improve as an individual. So to my left and to my right, we either have the soft skill or the hard skills. Now, to my left, the technical skill, analytical skill, business knowledge, tools and techniques, documentation skills, project management skills. Would that fall within the hard skills or the soft skills? Can I have a response? Would this be the hard skills or the soft skills? Any response? I hope I am being heard. I hope I am being heard. Are we there?
Yes, we can hear you very clearly.
Oh, thank you. Somebody there, can you just respond? You can type on the chat box or just unmute and tell me if this is if this set of skills to the left are hard skills or they are soft skills.
Hard skills.
Thank you very much. Hard skills, technical skills, where we begin to talk about the techniques for requirement gathering, technical skills. And sometimes you need to do requirement gathering. Part of the things we'll be learning, different types of requirement gathering. You come with your stakeholders, bring them together in a room, either online, and you begin to discuss, you begin to brainstorm, you begin to do mind mapping, you begin to elicit and begin to draw facts from there. You need to have that technical skills. You also need to have the analytical skills, where we'll begin to talk about critical thinking, analyzing complex problems with logic and with developing logical solution. Look at data and begin to interpret data and begin to make informed decisions from what I have seen in the data, and you begin to bring out things. And with your analytical skills, begin to profile solution, problem solving skills. Also, at least the domain knowledge, the domain knowledge, the knowledge of the core process of this of the organization or of the issue. You need to have a domain knowledge of it, a core knowledge of it, and begin to align strategic thinking based on the knowledge you have gotten. We also have the project management skills. You just still need to know how to plan, how to manage, how to do risk assess management, identify risk, and how to mitigate risk. Also, stakeholders management. How do I manage my stakeholder? Is a critical skill for the business analyst. Also, the documentation skill is there. You have to document every of your findings, every of your requirements. You need to document them. You need to write them. They must be, and it must be clear. It must be detailed, and it must be understood by anyone. Use case, you have to bring your use case. Process mapping, you have to do your process mapping and document your process mapping. Also, there are tools and techniques. We have a lot of techniques. We do SWOT analysis, root cause analysis, product modeling. Those are techniques and the tools we use, different tools. You have to learn some of the tools for your process mapping, tools for collaboration, tools for documentation, tools for dealing with with risk management, skills, tools that you will use for doing your business process model and notation. Now, these are the skills, the hard skills that you would need to know. Then we have the soft skills, which are the communication skills. They have to communicate to the stakeholders, to the organization, to the people you are dealing with. Sometimes it could be a detailed, comprehensive communication. Sometimes it can be a light touch communication, but you must have these communication skills and how to put your wordings together, your explanations together. There must be the interpersonal skills. How do you relate with people? Continuous learning, problem solving, then your behavioral skills. That has to deal with your time management. That has to deal with your trust. Can you be trusted? Can you be trusted? If we give this person a task, can he be trusted to deliver? And they have known your reputation that you have that can-do attitude, and you can skate through troubled waters. Behavioral skills. These are the soft skills that we need for competencies and skills we need as business analysts. Now, let's come into a practical section now. All of you here are my stakeholders, and you are working in different sections of the organization. Some of you here are the business analysts. Some of you here are the logistic persons. Some of you here are the process analysts. Some of you here are the subject expert matter. Some of you here are the one doing the day-to-day operation of this job. Now, there is a company called Fresh Bright Online Food Company. They are into online food processing and as well as delivery. Now, they have a problem. And the problem is insufficient order fulfillment process. Insufficient order fulfillment process. This is the process of that is the problem, insufficient order. And what is that? Look at the problem statement. Order delays. There is a substantial increase in customer complaints regarding late deliveries, and that is impacting on customer satisfaction and retention. Delays in deliveries. Another problem is order accuracy. Sometimes there have been incidents of incorrect, incomplete orders. And because of that, we don't deliver what the customer has requested for. Order accuracy is not there. Frequent incorrect orders. And another problem is that there's the manual process and lack of coordination between the departments. The departments, when orders are received, the process of transmitting that order for people to action it, there is no cohesion, no coordination, and that slows down the processes. These are the problems. These are the problems. And how is it impacting on the company? Customer satisfaction, a dissatisfaction, increased costs, because goods are being refunded. We are now beginning to do delivery more than once, and it is impacting on giving us increasing operational costs, low revenue, and sometimes loss of revenue. This is the problem statement. Now, we are the business analysts in the room with the different stakeholders. I want you to internalize this problem. Look at the problem. Look at the problem. And begin to wonder in your mind the major problems. See yourself in this company, working in this company, and begin to look, what are really the problems? What are the problems? What are the problems? What are the problems? What are the problems? What will be the solution? What will be the solution? I want you to internalize this right now. Let me give us 1 minute to look at it. Look at it, just look at it, and we'll come up with something very soon. Now, yes, just still look at it, everyone. Just look at it, look at it. Look at it, because I'm going to go out of this screen now, and I'm going to share collaborative tools, a collaborative tool where we as stakeholders, we can now meet together and we'll begin to brainstorm. We'll now begin to brainstorm. So let's look at the issue now. Look at this issue, because we need to brainstorm right now. We need to brainstorm. I'm sure we have internalized this problem already, this case study. Yes, let me believe we have internalized it. Then I will stop sharing. Then we will now have a section. What we want to do now is that we want to go into a brainstorming section. And before you are a business analyst, you have looked at the problem, you have asked a lot of questions, you have gotten a lot of information, but you need to talk with your stakeholders together, bring all of them together. Now, as you have identified this, you now begin to categorize what are the things, what are the issues, and you now say, okay, I will need to meet with my stakeholders. Now, before you meet with your stakeholders, you will now begin to, you have looked at the problem, you will now bring your management skills right to the stakeholders and saying, based on this problem, we are going to have a meeting, a collaborative meeting, where we will need to look at this problem in depth and come up with solution. You give them the venue of the meeting. Online, it could be online, an online meeting. It could be a physical meeting, depending on the scenario, on the condition. It could also be some online and some in the room with your card. Now we have agreed that this is the time we are going to meet together. So I'm going to stop sharing now. Then I'm going to share a whiteboard. Now let's use the Zoom whiteboard. The Zoom whiteboard. Can you confirm you can see the whiteboard, please?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. Now, let me bring a template, just a quick template, just because of the purpose of this class. I didn't want to do a pre-arranged template before now. So let me just look for a quick template. Good, let's use the straw, stick, and brick template now for this exercise. Good, 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 good. Confirm you can see the screen a little bigger, Now, somebody, I will need your input right away. Let me quickly do this. All right, let's start with the straw. Based on the analysis of the Fresh Bites online food company, what are the weaknesses we see? Some of them must have been highlighted, some of them might not have been highlighted. Now we are using stickers here. I want anybody, you are there, go into the site, right on each of the stickers, pick any of the stickers and begin to write what you think is the issue, the problem with the company. We are brainstorming together now, so let's go on. I want to see people putting their thoughts together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Order delay. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right. Our time is up. Our time is up. Okay. Now let's go to the second one. The second one. Why do we think? What do we think? What do we think is causing this delay order? We're going to the second column now. What is causing this inaccuracy of order in the organization? What is causing this delay? Can we begin to look at, let's internalize it. So speak from your perspective as a user in the company. What is the problem? Why this delay? If you can mention the specific department, mention it so that we can drive a solution to the grassroots. If we need to be granular, let's be granular, and let's begin to see how we can solve this problem. Please, we are in a requirement gathering or a workshop, an elicitation workshop, to begin to brainstorm together, share ideas together, so as to improve Fresh Bite Online Company as a business analyst. So we are collaborating right now. We are sharing together ideas how we can increase the efficiency, the productivity, the profit of this organization. Data entry inaccuracy, communication. 2 more minutes, we would be going to the next section. Put your thoughts together. If you are there, just ensure you give at least 1 point as we drive this collaborative section to. One more minute. All right. 30 seconds. All right, now let's go to the brick, the strong point. What actions do we need to put in place to drive this problem, this other delay? Do what point? What do we need to do? What do we need to do as an organization? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Can we begin to give our thoughts, our idea, our section, we need to solve this problem. Solve this problem.
Sorry, 1 second, Mr. Austin. This scribbling on the screen, is it you or my own control that is scribbling these things on the screen?
I don't know. Maybe it was one of the persons, also anybody.
Okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Continue. Let me see if we can.
Tab as well, and the touch the scrap, it can also go.
Okay, just continue because I'm just seeing all the scribbling. Okay.
Yeah. Can we put our thoughts together? Let's put our thoughts together. If you cannot access the whiteboard or you cannot type, you can type on the chat bar. We can take your suggestion and also drop it in the sticky notes. We can drop it in the sticky notes. Put your thoughts together. If you can type your thoughts, type your thoughts. We can translate them. This is just one of the methods we can use to collaborate with stakeholders, to brainstorm, to get ideas from our stakeholders, where you and you want to bring all of their thoughts together, bring all of their suggestions together, cross-cultural functional departments, and we want to look at from different angles, from their own perspective. Everyone is putting their own problem, because from one department, they might not see the problem from another department. But when we bring everybody together and we begin to share our thoughts and our ideas and begin to brainstorm together, we can have an holistic view of the problem, as well as a greater pool of suggestion on what we can do to solve the problem, solve the problem. So these are part of the things we use as business analysts to collaborate with stakeholders, to elicit, to drive down some points, and to bring out solutions to the problems in the organization. All of the solutions don't lie in your hands. It is when you discuss with the stakeholders, they bring their ideas and the possible solutions. Then you can now begin to recommend and see how we can begin to progress with a workable solution. Now, we'll not go to the last part, which is the actions. The actions. Now we have identified the problems, and we have said the things that are doing in the organization that is not proper and causing this. And we've now come to the strong points on the things, the expected change that we need to enact. Now, the actions before us, what do we need to do now? And this is where we'll begin to have different ideas, the actions, what we need to do now. And we also begin to ask our stakeholders, what is the priority? Which one do we start first? Some will say, let us call the organization together, call everybody together, and let us have an address of the situation. What else? Now someone will say the action, we need to get all our departments together. Somebody will now say we need to have a SLA, service line agreement, that if you receive an order within 10 minutes, within 5 minutes, this must happen in this point. There must be an XLA. What is our action? No, we must ensure we implement a digital system. We don't want manual system again in the organization. So when the order is received from the other department, it is transmitted as it is with a click of a button. The process needs to be automated, that it will go to the people that will prepare that delivery. And once it is prepared, they will also click and complete. It will now go to the people that will deliver, Now we are going to bring these actions, get all our actions together, and begin to prioritize. You now ask your stakeholders, yes, which one do we start with first? Which one do we need to, we need to prioritize our actions. We start with this before we go into this, and when we see the efficiency, we'll now begin to do this. This is ways we collaborate. One of the ways we brainstorm with our stakeholders to drive change, to drive efficiency, to drive productivity in an organization. And that is the work of a business analyst, that with simple techniques, with methods, you can come and you bring your stakeholders together. And it's already in the whiteboard. And after now, you pick all of these suggestions, all of this brainstorming time, you go back and begin to fleshing it out, bring out a comprehensive report and a solution to the organization, to the company, so as to drive the company forward. This is one of the techniques of the business analyst to ensure that requirements are elicited and recommendations are provided. Now, when we come into the training, there are a lot of these techniques, a lot of these tools we are going to know to release, to teach us, so that when we go out there as a business analyst, we'll be able to be competent, and we are confident that we can carry out the job, the duty of a business analyst, irrespective of the organization we find ourselves. With this, we've come to the end of our presentation today as a business analysis, the way to go. If you have questions, this is a time for questions and possible answers from myself and from Doc and from Mr. T. Thank you everyone for being part of this webinar tonight. Question time. If you have any question, we can share right now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a great session. Let's see if we've got some questions from some persons in the room. Can we take up the whiteboard just now? Right. Anybody with any question, please?
I don't have a question, but thank you very much for the lovely presentation. It was very informative and very well presented.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot for the compliments. Thanks a lot for the comments. We really do appreciate that. We really do appreciate that. Okay, so with this, if we don't have any question from any person, so what we're just gonna say to you is a very, very big thank you. It's a very, very big thank you for every person that have found time to join the sessions for the couple of days, even if you've joined for 1, 2, or 3 days. It's really been very, very good session. So all the sections are recorded and they will be on YouTube. So you can always follow, subscribe on our YouTube channel to be able to watch these ones. Yeah, I can read from the message. Thank you for the section. Yeah, thanks a lot. So, another person that is interested in getting full knowledge, we'll have a training that we run, as we've spoken before, for a period of 2 months, and we have the practical session for another 3 months. So, if you need any information, please just reach out on our social media handle or WhatsApp, or you can ring us on the phone, and we'll be very much happy to support you through your journey. And with this, thank you very much for joining us. And we've come to the end of our 3 days masterclass. Thank you very much. And I hope we get to see you on the other side for the full training program. Thanks, everybody, and goodbye for now.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Mr. Austin. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.